Hello. Today we will talk about how to bring back the clean river and seawater that we on has. We have special guests to talk with us today. Now, first special guest, Mr. Asane, was sitting with us.
My name is Asade. Now I will show you the most efficient solution for this problem. Clean water is essential in establishing and maintaining a healthy community. There are two sources of water supply, which are the surface water and groundwater. Activity contaminate most of the water supply for consumption as it is contaminated by pathogen and also natural chemical and minerals. A contaminate source of water supply in order to protect the health of consumer plants from the Ponte family hyacinth. When it is planted in a wastewater pond, it grows rapid, with roots extending to depth between 10 to 30 centimeters below the water surface. The plant can obtain its nutrients such as phosphorus and nitrogen from the wastewater.
เฮ้ยเอาจริงเหรอมึงอย่าเลยเนี่ยเดี๋ยวเป็นเสียง
The root of the plants traps suspend solid, transforming them into simple inorganic material. The result is the production of clean water with low concentrations of BOD, substance, sodium, phosphorus, and nitrogen. The clear water can be released into river or used for drinking.
Community genius. We would like to invite Professor Third to present another solution for water pollution in recently years.
Hello, I am Professor Third, and I will illustrate how to solve this problem.
Okay, let it plan.
I think another solution is provide knowledge and consciousness conservation of ecosystem to the people, because some water population is caused by the disturbance of the ecosystem such as red tide. Red tide is the phenomenon of water change color caused by phytoplankton in the sea. Increase the number rapidly. The color of the water changes to brown or red. That will cause less dissolved oxygen to the extent that the fish cannot survive or tap in the gill by plankton. Then the seawater is rotten, has a sting smell, tarnish the scenery and tourism. I will illustrate how we must provide knowledge and consciousness conservation of ecosystem to the people. Sometimes ecological damage is caused by the ignorance of relying with that ecosystem, such as catching aquatic organisms that eat plankton or disposal of pellets that cause of the plankton bloom.
That sounds good.
That's your guy.
Let's see the next question. Next, we listen to the next professor about his attitude on this problem.
Hello, I'm Professor James. I will present my attitude on this problem.
Well, bro.
Water purification is the process of removing undesirable chemicals, biological contaminants, suspended solid and gas from water. The goal is produce water fit for a specific purpose. Most water is disinfected for human consumption, but water purification may also be designed for a variety of other purposes, including fulfilling the requirements of medical, pharmacological, chemical, and industrial applications. The method used include physical processes such as filtration, sedimentation, and distillation, biological processes such as slow sand filter or biological active carbon, chemical processes such as flocculation and chlorination, and the use of electromagnetic radiation such as ultraviolet light.
So here's a simulation of how this works. So raw water comes in, and typically your turbidity is going to be less than 10 NTU if you're using a slow sand filter. And like I said, it takes about 2 days to establish the Schmutzdecke on the surface of the slow sand filter. So for the first couple of days, all that water is just going to go to waste. We're not going to use that and serve it to the public. But after a couple of days, when that Schmutzdecke is formed, it gets a lot cleaner, and we've turned it from yellow to blue to show that the Schmutzdecke has been established. We now have low turbidity water going through, so we can send it to the clear well and then send it off to the distribution system. So for a slow sand filter, as its name indicates, the filtration rate is very low. It's in the range of 0.015 to 0.15 gallons per minute per square foot of filter surface area. So it's got a very, very low flow rate in relation to the surface area of the filter, and that's why it's called a slow sand filter.
You're so cool, man. We will listen to another attitude on this problem. Hello, Professor Gan.
Hello. Talking about this problem. Okay, this problem.
One of the causes of the problem comes from plastic waste that release into the sea. Around 80% of the plastic in the ocean come from activity and industry on land. This can include everything from car tires, technical sport equipment, and fleece clothing to cigarette butts and cotton buds. Everyone can and should contribute to this solution. Always pick up any garbage you find along your way. This solution is solving problem that cause its a long-term fix. If I say another, this solution is increasing responsibility. The plastic pollution is the greatest threat to ocean health. Plastic pollution can cause negative effects to sea turtles, whales, fish, and coral reef. The solution is increasing waste management. The bulk of plastic waste comes from developing countries. Rapid population growth and swelling middle class means the consumption of plastic is increasing faster than the capacity to handle the plastic waste, and therefore much of the excess ends up in the sea. China and Indonesia are among the countries that produce the most plastic waste. As part of the solution, an international aid program should be established to develop waste management and recycling infrastructure. Another solution to this problem is starting a law about restricting waste released from factories. We have to admit that major cause of dirty sea, water, and river come from factories. In the present, there are many factories that are releasing toxic waste to the natural water resource, and the government should pay attention to this issue. These solutions are long-term solutions which can solve the problem in the long term, and it is solve the problem from its root.
And some solutions are expensive, some are inexpensive. But inexpensive does not mean less effective, which much should the solution depend on the occasion.
It is about everybody consciousness about our environment we live in, which good environment means good life.